Hello, everyone. We are back for another episode on the climb up the Regulation E ladder. Last week we made it into Great Ball tier. No, not we made it to tier 9, so we are 2 wins away from Ultra Ball if we win these next 2 matches, and I will see you when we find a match. Okay, opponent has been found. Let's see what they got. Ooh, okay. So they have neutralizing gas. I definitely want to lead Iron Hands here. Do I lead my Lodic? It's not good into Regieleki. So do I lead Lando? I'm gonna lead Lando. And then I have Zapdos in the back would lose the Heatran. I think we'll have Milo in the back. And I guess Ogerpon? We'll try that. Oh yeah, but so this is an interesting team. So we have neutralizing gas, but I don't see what on their team benefits from it in this matchup, so I don't think Galarian Weezing comes this game. But we'll see. Oh, Weezing and Heatran. Okay, interesting. We're gonna fake out Weezing, because I don't know what it wants to do. Heatran will probably Terra here. Oh, it switches out. Oh, probably into the Roaring Moon, right? Landorus. Gonna Heavy Slam, and we're gonna switch out. Or do I? Stomping into Weezing. I think I need Landorus for later, so we're gonna switch out into Milo. I think they have to commit to Terra Flying to kill Iron Hand in this situation. Now, unfortunately, we don't get any stat buffs if they drop any of our stats right now, but Will-O-Wisp and then Milo. Okay, interesting. And we're actually going to switch into Ogerpon. Because they're going to want to burn the Iron Hand slot. In case I switch into the Landorus. Okay, they switch out. Getting this speed drop is actually really crucial. Okay, look, it's boosted. Attack. Would they go for the protect? Don't miss Roaring Moon. Don't miss Roaring Moon. Perfect. Gonna Spiky Shield, Ice Beam. So with it being attack rate, that's most likely Terra Flying on the Roaring Moon. Ooh, did they switch into Landorus? Oh! Oh, we get the freeze in the Heatran. That is actually big. The thing is, I think that wants to Flying Terra Blast into Ogerpon. Or Earth Power. So we're gonna switch in. And we're gonna Ice Beam Lando. Lando switches out. Sacking Weezing. This is a very interesting back and forth. And that's probably gonna fall because it used a fire move. No, it doesn't. Roaring Moon comes out, and I want to U-turn that slot and double it with Ice Beam. Oh, they forfeit. Okay. I guess it makes sense that they forfeit. I have a +2 Milotic that's still at full health. Their Heatran was frozen, and I could just double up into the Roaring Moon and win. Landorus was in no real threat there, so it was pretty safe to go for the U-turn, and it was able to save it for later with Heatran. But yeah, I will see you when we get into the next one. Okay, opponent has been found. Oh, they're in Ultra Ball. Ooh, okay. Ooh! Pheasantipity and Sinistra. They have an Iron Hands of their own. Milotic kind of looks like a good bring here for first. I mean, it loses to Ogerpon and Sinistra, but other than that, it's fine. Then I definitely want Lando in the back, and I think Fluttermane. What does Fluttermane beat? She just beats Iron Hand, so do I bring Zapdos? No. I think I bring Ogerpon. Actually, no, I don't want to get intimidated. So do I bring Fluttermane? We're gonna bring Ogerpon. Let's see what happens. So this person's in Ultra Ball, so they're in the tier above us. I guess there's just no more Great Ball trainers left for me to fight. Okay, Sinister and Fezandipity. This isn't exactly the lead I was hoping for. And we're going to actually go for a really aggressive Ice Beam here. Ooh. And it lives, annoyingly enough. And it's Rocky Helmet. Okay. Ooh, critical hit into hands. No Toxic Chain, right? Double crit. That's actually really annoying. So we have Milotic at +2 now. I don't think Versinistra is able to do anything to us. At least to Milotic. Yeah, so it withdraws, which makes sense. Another crit. We're gonna go for the Protect here. We haven't shown it off yet, so it's a very good chance that they try to deal with Milotic. Yep. See, does it die to the burn? It doesn't die to the burn this turn, which is actually kind of good. Oh, that might not be good because the Tailwind petered out. So they're able to get their Tailwind up again. I think I switch into Lando this turn. And I Scald Iron Hands. That was a crit. They've been getting a lot of crits this game, which is very annoying. Do we get the burn? We do get the burn. Okay, so Iron Hands is no longer a problem. My Lurk has just been putting in a lot of work this episode. What's their last? I don't think they bring Sinistra out here. Sinistra just looks like it's in a very poor spot to be placed out right now. Sinistra does come back out. Yep, okay, we made the right double. Maybe slamming the Lando, yeah, that's not gonna do anything. And yeah, that should be game. I don't think whatever their last is can take on my Lodic unless it's Heart Flame Mask. Which honestly it could be, with how they're playing. Oh no, it's Verlando. Okay, so my Lodic gets another competitive boost. So this is most likely Terra Flying. So we're gonna switch out Lando and protect my Lodic. Yep, here comes the Terra Flying. And now we have Fake Out Pressure to KO the Landorus. Oh, and to get the double miss on the Machagacha, which is a bit unfortunate. And now we Fake Out Landorus and Ice Beam it. And that should be game. Because this little teapot ain't gonna do everything on its own. Yeah, that does nothing. +4. This Landorus isn't living. A +4 hit from my Lodic. They get the burn on my Lodic, but that does not matter. My loader put in a lot of work this game. It's why I believe competitive is such in a good spot right now. With a lot of the format being taken up by physical attackers, you do want an intimidator on your side of the field. They should just cancel the battle here. I don't see why they let this play out. But you do want an intimidator on your side of the field to try and stop your opponent's physical attackers. So that's why I think competitive is in a really good spot right now. Brother, in Christ, just give up. You're not taking this ice beam. No, but yeah, so... Oh, that's interesting. After 2 speed drops, my Iron Hands is faster than my Lodic. I mean, I did build my Iron Hands to be fast, so I think it kind of makes sense. And that's game. Yeah, my Lodic throughout this entire series of going up the ladder, I think has surprised me on how well it does into most threats. It is, I think, a very underrated mon for the format. Because, like, people want to try and pull it on with its competitive, its water steel. And even then, it doesn't get much use. But you have stuff like in the big top right now with Landorus, the Urshifu forms. You have Hisuian Arcanine on the rise. You have all these physical attackers that are in like the top 20 used Pokemon. That having a mon with competitive is just so useful, right? Because as I said, you want to be able to stop those physical attackers with Intimidate. So you're pretty much always going to be facing a person with Intimidate on their team, and you have a competitive Pokemon that can take advantage of that. Like, in that game, you saw with how our opponent was getting very... our opponent was very careful when it came to their switches. Like, even though Sinistcha was nearly pretty much useless at the end, they brought that out over Landorus because I would have just been able to KO anything on the field if they gave me another competitive boost. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Peace.